Welcome to the asylum, captor. 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 I meant to like I meant to like very gently lower the music and like ease you into this beautiful scene with a fire crackling. No chaos here to be seen for miles. Just a nice, calm, amazing, calm, lovely, calm fireplace scene. But instead I accidentally just abruptly stopped the music. But hi everyone, I hope you had fun in the cooking stream. I was lurking it with Mouth. Actually, you know what? Mouthy! Mouthy. Yeah, hi! Hello! Hi! Hello! We were watching it and we were we 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 were both. Oh, but you can't. Okay, there you.
Oh no! Hi. Yeah, proud. We weren't. Yeah, we weren't freaking out about the blue yams. Mhm.
You're kidding me.
Wait, so is it muting one of us each time? Guys, you have
I
to
think
trust.
we're
You
good
have to trust.
now.
I'm only kidding.
There can't be anything without a little scuff. I certainly wasn't panicking about
Test,
Sklimbo
test.
trying to melt chocolate with a lighter.
Oh my goodness! Don't. That was the one. The two of us were like, "Oh no." We've been in call for this entire event so far, and I've never heard that before. It was an experience. It was an experience. Mm. Ooh. You are muted once more again, honey.
How does this keep happening?
I have no idea. I have no idea, my darling.
Actually, how does this keep happening?
Oh no.
Amazing. Well, pretend you heard everything I just said. Even if you didn't. And I'll pretend like my computer doesn't have it out for me, even though it does.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I'm so right. Oh my god, thank you so much. Unfortunately, the pat is not going to work, and I'm so sorry. But we're here today to read you some Christmas stories.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to start? Are you ready to get into our first story of the night? Yippee, chat. This is...
We'll go classic.
'Twas the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricanes fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere we drive out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Yay!
I love that story.
That was so sweet. That was so cute. Oh my goodness.
It's adorable.
Chat,
I love that story so much.
Isn't it so sweet? Chat, do you have any famous Christmas favorite Christmas stories? Oh my god.
What about yourself? Do you have any favorite?
I'm trying to think. I really always liked... It's not really I feel like it's less of a story, but you know the claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Oh, that's the one I grew up with.
That one has
a
really special place in my heart.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you said the Grinch?
I am a...
Oh, which...
The Grinch is a classic. Ooh. For me, I am a bit of a fan of A Christmas Carol.
Oh.
Particularly the Muppets version.
Oh.
I watched it so much when I was first here that I actually was very surprised when I found out the original story only had one ghost.
Really?
At the start. The original story only has Jacob Marley.
Really?
But the Muppets added Robert Marley. Yeah.
They just created a new ghost.
They just added another character.
They were just like, hey, you know what?
Yeah, I think they did it just so that they could use those two, like, theater booth guys. I forget their names.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Claymation are my jam. The claymations are classic.
Oh, the claymation is so good.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I feel like it does, the Rudolph one just does it so well.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I
remember when I don't know if you ever, when you were younger, you would get those, like, rip-off VHSs of, like, really poorly animated Christmas stories.
I don't think I ever had that.
Oh my goodness, they were fantastic. They're, like, weirdly nostalgic, even though they were terrible.
Were they, like, super cursed, or were they pretty good?
Oh, they were cursed.
Oh my gosh.
They were very cursed.
I actually love that.
I need to find some for you.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Absolutely. Hmm?
I have an idea.
Ooh.
I'm
I
trying
love
to
ideas.
Oh my gosh, it's a good idea, I think. I think it's a good
Ooh.
idea. I'm gonna send you a link,
Uh-huh.
and then we're gonna see if we do this. It's a
Let
little
me
wonky.
see.
It's gonna go top to bottom, and then right side, which will make sense in just a moment.
Ooh. I'm curious.
I know, I know. Soon will it all make sense. I'm doing a little bit of highlighting right now. And then you'll be like, oh, okay. Sure.
Of course.
And I'll be like, hey, look at the thing that we did that was totally prepared.
Absolutely.
And you'll be like, yeah,
totally
this
prepared.
was absolutely prepared. And then we'll
Fully
agree
prepared.
100% that it was prepared.
Mm-hmm. It was fully prepared, chat. How have you enjoyed the event so far, chat? So far you've had caroling and then cooking. Will we? Yeah, cooking.
I don't think we
We'll
can.
call
I
it that.
don't think we can cook. I don't think we can call that cooking.
It felt like one of Yomi's experimentals. Like we were in her lab the whole time.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you this, and then I'm gonna explain it because it is very confusing.
Yeah. Chat, let me know if this is a little bit better, if I'm still too loud or not.
File share.
That's
So
where
here's
the
the
HRChan
thing.
comes in.
This might be out of order in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Oh. It won't let me open it, honey. You have to change the share settings.
Oh my god, I did. What the heck? I said it to anybody with link.
Maybe because I'm on my... It's putting me onto another...
Try again.
Oh, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
I think how this goes is left side down the first page, left side down the second page until the end of the red. Then right side down the first page, maybe?
Fully left, fully right. Okay.
I think.
I can do that.
I think. And if that doesn't, and then after the right side of the second page, it's all one line down to the end. But
I'm trying to read it, but it feels like that last page might actually be the end of it.
I think so.
Guys are so prepared.
We are so prepared. If this is wrong, no one be upset about it.
Okay, the first two pages seem fine. Oh, wait. So I see how it's done, okay?
Yeah.
I can see how it's done.
I think it's...
So the second page, if you go to with the coat and the hat, I look just like Saint Nick, and then we go up to the top again on the right side.
Yeah. So I'm going to highlight this to be more purple.
So this should actually be on a new page.
Yeah, it was very silly the way it copy pasted, but...
It's very silly, but we make it work.
Chat, we're doing something so special for you. There we go. You want to try this?
Impromptu, because you guys said you like this one.
Yeah. If for any reason something is out of order, no, it isn't.
It's not our fault.
Mm-mm.
That's Floor's fault.
It's Floor. We blame Floor. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. Whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Whos, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm-lighted windows below in their town, for he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow he knew all the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early, and they would rush for their toys. And then, oh, the noise. Oh, the noise. Noise, noise, noise. That's one thing he hated. The noise. Noise, noise, noise. Then the Who's, young and old, sit down to a feast. And they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast. Feast, feast, feast. They would feast on Who pudding and the rare Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least.
And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing. And they'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing. Sing, sing, sing. And the more that the Grinch thought of this, Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked, what a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like Saint Nick.
All I need is a reindeer, the Grinch looked around. But since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No. The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, then I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty snacks on a ramshackled sleigh, and he hitched up old Max.
Then the Grinch said giddy up, and the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. All their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square, this is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed. And he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue.
Where the little Who stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. Pop guns, bicycles, roller skates and drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn and plums. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch, very nimbly, stuffed all the bags, one by one, up the chimney. Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding, and he took the roast beast. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree.
And the Grinch grabbed the tree, and he started to shove, when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast, and he saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou Who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter, who'd gotten out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his fib fooled the child, then he patted her head, and he got her a drink, and he sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up.
Then the last thing he took was the log for their fire. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Then he did the same thing to the other Who houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. It was 15:15 dawn, all the Who's still abed, all the Who's still a snooze, when he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and the tinsel, the trimmings and trappings. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's, he was graciously humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up, and I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open about a minute or two. And the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo.
That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sounded merry. It couldn't be so. But it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing, without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so?
It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast.
Yay!
Yay! Happy ending!
Yay, happy ending! He was a good guy in the end.
I really enjoyed the Snoozy cameos.
I did too. Snoozy had a lot of really good cameos there. I feel like I deserve an award for keeping it together whenever you would say load. I feel like...
Same!
I feel like I deserve an Oscar.
He whizzed with his load through the bright morning light.
I feel like we both deserve Oscars.
I was holding it together so much.
You did so well. Oh my god.
Guys, we're actually very, probably the most immature.
Don't you
Oh my
cammy
goodness.
me. Do not you cammy me. I'm crying. I'm crying.
That was so good. Do you know what? Considering we didn't prepare this one, I'm surprised neither of us broke.
Neither of us broke.
I must stop this Christmas from coming.
I was sitting here like, Cammy, don't laugh. You're doing a very serious,
You did
very
great. You did
gentle, very calm.
We did it. We did it.
We did it, chat. You should be so proud of us.
I feel like we should. Yeah, receive extra love for that because we know the others would have cracked.
I'm kind of surprised I didn't, if we're being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying
We did well.
I was trying to find other like Christmas short stories that aren't like songs, because of course Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a song.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it was have you all been having a really good time so far? Started off with the concert. Everyone did so well. Everyone did so good.
Also, can we just mention, I don't know if she said this, but Ali mixed all of that
Yeah.
SVA Merry Mix.
Ali put so much work into that. I love Ali and her voice, like dead ass. Anytime I hear Ali sing, I fucking want to Ursula her voice away. Like I want to I just want to put it in a little shell and make it my own.
Yeah, no, I happily lost Whamageddon to Ali.
Oh, 100%.
If people know what that is.
I lost it and I would gladly lose it again. 100 times over would I lose it to hear her sing.
Of course. Oh my god, of course. Yep, Ari, you're out. You've lost it.
You lost it. But that's okay, because you lost it in the most lovely way.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Did you know, chat, that there's even kind of creepy Christmas stories? Little short Christmas stories. There's this one called The Christmas Visitor.
Ooh.
On Christmas Eve, 7-year-old Daniel lay in bed, too excited to sleep. A faint rustle and the clinking of glass drifted from downstairs. Santa? His heart raced as he tiptoed down the creaky staircase, careful not to wake his parents. The living room glowed with the soft light of the Christmas tree. There he was, Santa Claus, his red suit bright against the twinkling lights. Santa hunched over the table, devouring cookies and guzzling milk, crumbs flying everywhere. But something was wrong. Daniel froze. Santa's movements were too frantic, his breaths guttural like a growl. Slowly the figure turned to face him. What stared back was not Santa. Hollow eyes, black as coal, bored into Daniel's soul. The creature's sharp teeth glistened with milk and with crumbs. Its red suit hung loosely, stained with what looked like old dark blood. Daniel, it rasped, voice deep and echoing like distant thunder. The boy's knees buckled as the creature stretched its grin impossibly wide. Darkness consumed him. When Daniel woke, it was Christmas morning. His parents found him curled under the tree, trembling and pale. He never spoke of what he saw, but every Christmas since, as he hung ornaments, he'd see it, a reflection in the shiny baubles, the creature's face grinning just behind him.
Oh, goodness.
Creepy Santa Claus.
Creepy Santa Santa Claus.
Creepy Santa Claus.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love stories like this, though.
Me too, me too.
Ooh, I have another one if you'd like to hear it.
Oh, I would love to hear it.
This one is about a lovely delivery. Okay. I wasn't expecting a package, but there it was. A large Amazon box stand with bold red letters. Urgent Christmas gift. It wasn't addressed to me, just my house number and Zoe. I should have left it alone. The box was warm when I picked it up, almost alive. Inside, I found a fleshy sack, pulsating like a heartbeat under wet, translucent skin. A card rested on top, handwritten in jagged letters. Feed it before midnight. I laughed out loud. Someone was pranking me. I shoved the thing back into the box and set it outside. Whatever it was, it could freeze out there. Around 11:30 p.m., the scratching started. It sounded like fingernails dragging across cardboard. My phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. Time's almost up. At 12:01, the sound stopped. Then came a wet, ripping noise from the porch. I opened the door, and the box had burst apart. The sack lay split open, oozing viscous fluid. A hand, long and thin with clawed fingers, reached up from the shredded remains. I slammed the door, locking it. My breath hitched as I heard it dragging across the floorboards outside, tapping on the walls. At sunrise, it was gone. But another box was on my doorstep, and this one read, Replacement Zoe.
If I ever get a mysterious box that says Cammy and just says feed it before midnight, I will piss my own pants.
My first thought when I heard this one was gremlins.
Yeah.
What is it with gremlins? Don't feed them after midnight or something?
Yeah, or was it don't feed them or you don't want to get them wet or something?
Oh, I can't remember.
Ah, I love spooky things.
Same. Oh my goodness, same.
It's been so long since I've seen the gremlins, and now I kind of want, I guess it's just called gremlins. Now, don't get them wet and don't feed them after midnight. Okay, all right.
Oh wow, 2 conditions.
2 conditions. But you know, there's one thing getting a box on your doorstep, but sometimes you just get the wrong Christmas gift. I thought I'd nailed it this year. My sister always loved antiques, so I ordered a vintage music box from a shady-looking website. It arrived late, scratched up, but still functional. I wound it up, and the melody made my stomach twist. It was Mom's lullaby. Mom had been gone for 15 years. I told myself it was just a coincidence. Same tune, same soft, haunting notes she used to hum when I was little. The first night, the music box played by itself. I'd left it on the kitchen counter, and around 3 a.m., it started spinning. The melody filled the house louder than it should have been, like someone was standing in the dark corners of my home, humming along. The second night, I locked it in a drawer. That didn't stop it. At exactly 3 a.m., the muffled tune started again, this time echoing down the hall toward my bedroom. By Christmas Eve, I couldn't take it anymore. I yanked open the music box, desperate to break it, but instead I found a folded, yellowing note. The handwriting stopped my breath. You forgot about me, Emily. I didn't forget about you. That night I woke to someone humming. Slowly I sat up. A figure stood at the end of my bed, shrouded in shadows, rocking slightly. "Mom?" I whispered. It tilted its head. The humming stopped. No. It took a step forward, and in the dim light, I saw its face. Mom's. But wrong. Pale skin stretched too tight. Empty black sockets where her eyes used to be. Its mouth opened, but the voice that came out wasn't hers. "You stopped singing my song." The next morning, the music box was gone. In its place was a mirror, my reflection warped, my face beginning to look just like hers.
What?
Creepy box, creepy little box.
Creepy little box.
It's a creepy little box.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
I love a
goodness.
music box though.
Oh my god,
do
I
a
love music boxes so much. I have the Phasmophobia music box that plays the one that is in game.
Oh, I need it.
It's so
I had one when I was
pretty.
younger, and it was the ballerina.
I love those. Those are so sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, the gifts like that can be quite creepy, especially if Do you know what else is quite creepy though?
What else is quite creepy?
Have you ever heard of the Death Carolers?
Tell me more.
Let's begin. Toby was the meanest kid in our neighborhood. He thrived on pulling pranks, tormenting the younger kids, and mocking anyone who dared to mention Santa Claus. "Santa's fake," he would sneer. "And if he were real, he wouldn't care about me anyway." Christmas Eve was no different. Toby spent the day making snowballs laced with dirt and hurling them at kids decorating a tree in the park. That night, as his parents slept, the house fell silent, save for the faint sound of singing. It came from outside. Curious, Toby crept downstairs and opened the door. Standing in the snow were 4 figures, cloaked in tattered black robes, their faces pale and gaunt like withered wax. Their mouths gaped unnaturally wide, revealing jagged, yellow teeth as they sang in haunting unison. "Oh, naughty boy, so cruel, so vain, we bring you now the cold refrain. No gifts for you, no joy, no cheer, only shadows, dread, and fear." Their hollow eyes locked onto Toby. He tried to slam the door, but their icy hands gripped it open. One caroler leaned in, breath cold as death, and whispered, "You've been very bad this year, Toby." Terrified, Toby screamed, stumbling back into the house. The carolers continued singing as they vanished into the snowstorm outside, their melody lingering like a curse. The next morning, Toby's parents found him pale and shaking underneath the tree. From that day forward, he was different. He apologized to the other kids that he'd hurt. He stopped his cruel pranks and spoke only of kindness. But every Christmas Eve, as snow falls and carolers gather, Toby refuses to answer the door. He can still hear that dreadful song in his mind, each word reminding him of the hollow eyes that once stared into his soul.
Oh my god, I would never be bad again.
No. Are you kidding?
I genuinely would be the nicest child that ever existed from then
Oh
on
my goodness. Right? I would be too scared to do anything. I totally understand not wanting to open the door again.
The way that would ruin Christmas carols for me for the actual rest of my life.
1,000,000%. Every time you hear that song outside,
Oh my
you just hear
gosh.
"Sleeping Heavenly," and you're like, nope, 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 nope.
Sleeping heavenly. And I'd be like, no, absolutely
You'd be like,
not.
no, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping.
I'm actually staying up forever and for the rest of my life. Did you
I have a little hammer set up.
Oh, what? Oh. I was like, girl, what do you mean? For what?
I meant like a little hammer that comes down when you fall asleep and your arm falls. It like triggers a hammer to hit your head.
Oh, one of those cool, like, I always wanted to do one of those, like, little machines where something happened and then, like, something else happened.
Like a Home Alone trap.
Yeah. I say yeah. I've never actually seen Home Alone, but I know what you're referring
It's
to.
good. I feel like we all know what's being referred to, but like we need to watch Home Alone.
I would love to. Oh my God, we should absolutely watch that. Have you ever wondered about, like, if the ornaments on the tree had thoughts and feelings, right? Like, you know how you get some ornaments and they're really, really, really pretty, and then you get some ornaments and they're really silly?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, there's one that would be the prideful ornament. The golden ball ornament sparkled at the top of the Christmas tree, basking in the glow of the twinkling lights. Look at me, it bragged. The way I shimmer, the way I shine. None of you dull things can compare. While the candy cane ornament swayed below, scuffed and faded. We're all part of the same tree, it said timidly. Spare me your sentiment, the ball sneered. I was chosen for the top. You're just filler. The old glass angel chimed in. Pride comes before the fall, you know. Fall? Me? Please. The ball laughed. But that night, the cat leapt onto the tree, batting at ornaments in delight. With one final swipe, the golden ball tumbled to the ground. It shattered with a sharp crack, sending glittering shards across the floor. Well, the lady of the house rushed over, muttering in frustration. As she gathered the pieces, a sharp fragment pierced her palm. Blood trickled onto the floor. She gasped in pain and spat. Cursed thing. She flung the broken ornament into the roaring fireplace. As the flames consumed it, the ball screamed. No, I was perfect. I was beautiful. The candy cane chuckled. Oh, not so shiny now, are you? The angel joined in. Pride always burns the brightest before it dies.
I like that even the angel had a bit of a laugh.
She did. Usually angels are like so pure and wholesome, and this one was like, nah, we don't want any prideful guys around here.
Truthfully, many of the angels I've met, this seems accurate. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly accurate. Angel says no to pride. Will be sneery about pride.
every June, they're like, no.
Also, it's worth noting that chat does say they would move out of the house that had the music box in it. And also,
oh yeah, 1,000,000%.
That the little child was going to be on his best behavior from ever since that moment on.
I'd be too scared to ever even say the wrong, like even look the wrong way.
Oh my gosh. The way I would panic if I was just a little mean to someone accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Oh goodness, no. I couldn't. So let's see, we've done gifts and we've even covered the ornaments. That was actually really interesting. But one of my favorite parts of Christmas, I love the animals.
I love animals.
Particularly, have you ever heard of the reindeer's revenge?
Oh no.
Stop the car, Emma screamed as the reindeer darted across the icy road. The car screeched, but it was too late. The animal lay on the ground, its breath shallow and antlers trembling. We have to help it, Emma whispered, rushing out into the biting cold. Emma, no. It's just an animal. Let it go. Mark snapped, yanking her arm. It's still alive, she protested, stroking the creature's fur as its glassy eyes fixed on hers. Get in the car, now, Mark barked. Reluctantly, Emma obeyed, and as the car sped off, she glanced back at the reindeer, its head lifting weakly before collapsing into the snow. That night, Mark tossed and turned in their rented cabin. In his dreams, the reindeer loomed over him, its antlers sharp as blades, its black eyes filled with rage. You left me to die, it growled, its voice a chilling echo. Mark jolted awake, drenched in sweat. The room was eerily silent, save for the faint creak of the floorboards. The next morning, Emma woke to a metallic smell. Turning, she screamed. Mounted on the cabin wall, like a grotesque trophy, was Mark's severed head, his mouth agape and eyes wide with terror. And on the floor below, bloody hoofprints trailed out the door.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Karma will get you, bitch.
Never say it's just an animal. Holy shit. It reminded me vaguely of, I actually haven't seen this show, but the Hannibal TV series, I think, has a lot to do with, like, stags, maybe?
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, there's, like, a whole stag thing with, like, the antlers and things like that. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, though, if you woke up and a fucking reindeer had...
beheaded your friend and mounted them to the wall?
Though
I admire the creativity.
I feel like if I was with someone and they were like, that's just an animal, they're not important, I would want to behead them myself, even though I wouldn't.
I agree.
Imagine waking up from a good sleep. I hate that shit.
True.
I love the holidays so much. And like Christmas, it's only one day, and you know, for one hand, you're like really excited, right? Because there's a lot of work that goes into it, like making the food and getting all the presents, and you know, it's a lot of energy. But have you ever wondered what it would be like if Christmas were eternal?
Oh.
Well, imagine an eternal Christmas. The restaurant was aglow with soft candlelight. It was the perfect setting for Mark's proposal. As he slipped the ring onto Emily's finger, her face lit up brighter than the Christmas tree beside them. Yes! 1,000,000 times yes! She exclaimed, tears streaming down her face. That night was perfect. But perfection doesn't last. Emily had work the next morning, so she insisted on going home. I'll see you tomorrow, fiancé, she teased, blowing him a kiss as she left. Mark's phone rang at 2 a.m. The words from the police officer blurred in his mind. Your fiancé. Mugging gone wrong. I'm so sorry. The funeral was a blur, the days after a fog. But Mark's true nightmare began the following Christmas. It started with a knock at his door. He'd opened it and found no one there, but faint footprints trailed through the snow. Mark? Emily's voice called, soft and ghostly. He turned, trembling, to see her silhouette standing by the Christmas tree, her dress stained red. You let me walk alone, she whispered, Her hollow eyes stared into his soul. Every Christmas she returned, no matter where he went. Her voice would echo, "Why didn't you come with me?" By the 5th year, Mark couldn't bear it. The ring he'd given her was found clasped in his frozen hand, beneath the tree where her ghost had stood. Phew.
Oh,
Oh my
I think
god.
that is the worst nightmare.
That
Just being
would be
haunted by
awful.
someone you love that much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
That one, I think that's been my favorite one.
Yeah,
so far.
yeah, that one was very spooky.
That one got me. That one got me. But I think there's, personally for me, the only thing creepier than that at Christmas is the old man himself.
He terrifies me.
He scares the shit out of me.
He actually
Saint
scares
Nick.
me.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I never found it right that he was allowed to just break into my house and steal my food.
Right? Who told him he could have
I
that?
didn't understand that. Yeah, who said he could?
I didn't
I
tell
left
him.
the carrots for the reindeer. I didn't leave anything for you,
Yeah, they
fucker.
weren't for him.
But... But, do you know that the songs always say that Santa's watching?
Oh?
Well, the first card arrived on December the 1st. The envelope was red, the handwriting jagged. Be good, or else, Santa. Monique chuckled nervously, tossing it aside. Weird prank, she muttered. But the cards kept coming, each one darker than the last. Silence night, deadly night. Santa. Mummy's been naughty. Santa. Better watch out. I am. She stopped reading them aloud to her kids after her daughter, Tasha, asked, "Mummy, is Santa mad at us?" Monique told the landlord, who shrugged. Probably some crazy neighbor. Christmas brings out the weirdos. By Christmas Eve, Monique had double locked the doors, her nerves frayed. And the final card lay on the table, unopened. She didn't need to read it to feel the threat. That night, as snow blanketed the city, Monique tucked the kids into bed, trying to soothe their fears. Santa doesn't hurt people, baby. He's not real. At midnight, she heard it. The soft crunch of snow outside the window. Slowly, she turned to see him. A figure in a Santa suit, his face obscured, breath fogging the glass, and in his gloved hand gleamed a knife. "Mummy," whispered Tasha, standing behind her. "Santa's here."
Oh my god.
It's when you add children to the mix.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, chat. Santa's real. Chat, it's... Actually, can I tell you a really...
Santa's real. It was just part of the story.
Can I tell you like a really sweet kind of thing as like an in-between these creepy stories? When I was but a wee Cammy, my mom didn't want to tell me that Santa was real because she didn't want me to go through the heartbreak of learning that Santa wasn't real. So my mom never said that Santa came to visit. My mom told me that a Christmas angel came to visit and would leave a gift. So the gifts were all from my mom, but one gift every Christmas would be from the Christmas angel. And I just think that's really cute.
That is adorable.
She didn't want me to be upset.
So cute.
She didn't want me to be like cry when I found out that Santa wasn't real.
That's so cute. I was listening, actually, that reminded me, I was watching Addie last night and she had a very similar story.
Really?
Yeah, apparently her family did Mr. Snowman.
Oh.
And
Mr. Snowman's really
that brought
cute.
the presents. That is so, I love when people make their own traditions.
It was adorable. I think it's something that if I ever have children one day, I want to like I want to
Oh,
like use
easily.
the Christmas angel. And I'll be like, your gifts are from mommy
Absolutely.
and daddy, but one gift every
This one
year.
is, yep.
I
Clark and I
used
have
to
planned that
do,
if we ever have
oh,
kids.
that's so sweet. I used to do, because chat knows that I used to be married,
Mm,
but my ex-husband and I, we would every year during Christmas, we'd
mm.
have gifts that we'd give each other, but then one gift would be from House Santa. And House Santa would always bring a really like extravagant, amazing gift. Like, not that the other gifts weren't great, but like
Oh.
House Santa would always bring like
It was like the fancy
the
one.
fancy gifts, like the like a 3D
Ooh.
printer, which just recently broke, or like a ring doorbell, or like something really neat that wasn't
Mm.
necessarily for the house, but like so that is a tradition that I've tried to keep going. That like
I
the
love
house
that.
Santa brings one gift, and it's for everyone
Mm.
in the house, and it's usually pretty damn
Mm.
cool. I
I
love Christmas
love
traditions. Do
that.
you have any Christmas traditions that you do?
Oh my goodness. Do you know, I never had any until I met Clark. Because Clark, believe it or not, everyone, is very Christmassy. He and
Really?
his family love Christmas. Whereas
That's
my
so
family
sweet.
wouldn't really celebrate it, as you can imagine. I did have a grandmother who used to host it every year. She really loved Christmas, despite obviously the origins being more holy than us.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, she did have to pass on to another realm. And after that, my family never celebrated. So, meeting Clark, he kind of brought Christmas back into my life.
That's really
Um,
sweet.
the only tradition we have is every year we try and buy one new ornament. So the tree, and we're going to write on the back like the year that we got it. So that we
That's
have
really
one for like the year we
good.
got married, we have one from like our first trip together, like that kind of thing.
That's really cute.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite.
Oh, I love that. That's such a good tradition.
Yeah.
I haven't set up the Christmas tree yet, but I'm worried that the cats are going to have a field day with it.
I've seen many people hang like lights that kind of form a Christmas tree. They'll hang that from the ceiling.
That is very cute, actually.
I'll see if I can find any images for you, and maybe you could do that.
That'd be fun. I would like
Yeah,
to
I'll
do
bring them to your
that.
cell.
Please, please. That would be so
Yeah, we can
fun.
decorate
Aw,
it.
I love that we got to tell stories, both
Mm.
classic and childhood, and maybe just a little bit creepy.
I mean, it's us.
Hmm.
It had to go
It
creepy
had to go
eventually.
creepy. What more could it be if not creepy?
Exactly. Exactly. Listen, it's
Hmm.
fine to have Christmas with a little bit of horror.
Just a little bit of horror.
Uh,
Do you want to
I
know?
do wonder if.
Yeah?
Oh, no, on you go.
No, my thing was going to be my horror right now is not knowing how to rate on YouTube. Oh, what were you going to say?
I was going to keep it up and ask chat if they had any tradition.
Chat, do you have any traditions? And also, how do you rate on YouTube? Because I would desperately like to know both of those things.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, I don't know either, so I can't even help you there. I think that's a monetization thing on YouTube, and I'm not monetized,
It's
so.
called redirect on YouTube. Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I would check, but I don't have it. But I saw it on yours earlier when you were sharing it to me.
I'm not seeing Snoozies to redirect to on YouTube.
I think she's getting live and she's sorting out her live just now.
Okay. Because YouTube's very silly and you can't, like, you can't be silly without, Umi, meow.
Shall we get a last minute little hype train going?
Oh my God. I thought you said hate train at first, and I was like, for me? A hate train? I just start sobbing profusely.
No. Listen, the only person who can hate is me, and it's only in a certain area.
Ooh. Ooh. I think something that I would
But
want to do
yes.
this year, and my mother and I plan on doing the next day before Christmas, is go driving around and looking at people's yards. That's really sweet. That's really
Oh.
sweet. SVA Merry
Oh,
Mix
we
has been
had.
so fun. Oh, would you have?
It has been. We had. I don't know if every town has this, but there was always a gentleman. I don't know if he still does it. In the town I'm currently living in, and he would always go full crazy with the decorations. And at the end of the garden was a donation box that he would give to charity at the end of
Aw.
Christmas season. And just, it's a full attraction. But the issue is a lot of the streets here are very narrow. So
Oh,
it always got
no.
absolutely packed. And the roads, you had to like plan it perfectly to avoid traffic.
Seeing if
I love
Snoozy's going to
it.
be live on YouTube.
Of course, of course. But yeah, I love when people do stuff like that. We have a gentleman on the street over who does it for Halloween as well.
Oh my gosh,
He
there's
like
a
set
house
everything up.
around the corner from me that goes all out, and I left them a note and was like, hey, I just want you to know that your house brings me such whimsy and joy. And I left my number because I was like, I'm really curious what lights you use
Yeah.
because they're so cool. And he got back to me and he's like, I'm glad that my house brings you joy. Here's the stuff that I
Oh,
use. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I had I was wondering as well about the gentleman who does the Halloween. Turned out he works with my mother.
Oh, wow.
Turns out the world is a very small place. I didn't even know that about him.
That's wild.
It's great. So now I'm like, can you get tips, please? How does he afford that electricity bill? I would really appreciate it to afford that.
Right? Oh my gosh.
That's the dream.
Why do I not see Snoozy's video on YouTube? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hmm.
So now, you know what you're going to do, chat? We're going to keep this merry mix going. And you're going to go on over to Snoozy. I think the way that this works is when I end my YouTube stream, you're going to go straight to Snoozy. Oh, there's in my family, this is the Christmas Eve present, the one you get to open a day before. I do that as well. I do
We
that
never
as
did
well.
that, but I would love to do that one day.
Ah, it's so cute.
With
So
pajamas and a book.
that would be so sweet. The matching pajamas
Yeah.
would fucking end my life. That would be so cute.
Oh,
So I'm gonna end YouTube first, since I can't really do like a fell swoop of ending and making it seamless. So YouTube, thank you for being here. When I end, you should go over automatically or automagically to Snoozy. If you don't, please go to her channel directly. But YouTube, thank you for being here. I'm waving goodbye to you, YouTube.